Hello, I'm Eric. I'm making a game. It's called the Godkiller. Just thought I'd update you with a tiny little bit of progress. I don't know. It's a small thing, but I'm slightly proud of it. So yesterday I was trying to make some music, and I went and I listened to every single bell that comes with Logic. Every single one. And there was, I don't know, there was a lot. Several tens. Maybe there was over 100. I don't know. It was something large like that. And you basically, you just kind of keep playing change it to one instrument, hit the key a few times, see what it sounds like, and it would sound kind of bad. Let me give you some examples. Not bad, but just like for what I was doing, it wasn't useful. It wasn't fitting the vision, you know. So let me give you an example. How did I even get to there before? That's one of the things about Logic. I kind of get lost in all these menus. It's real easy when you're using like the default set of instruments that comes with it. This is basically GarageBand. Then when you like go exploring in the other things, it starts getting confusing. At least for me, it does. Okay, so how did I get there before? Here. I don't know. I won't pull you into that. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of bells. I listened to them all, and a lot of them were kind of complex things where you hold down on a key and it sort of generates a whole bunch of notes automatically for you, almost writing a song for you. And I just wanted a simple instrument. Some sound too electronic, and I wanted something like a clangy old church bell type of a thing. So what I did after I exhausted all the possibilities inside Logic is I went to Freesound and I started listening to different samples that are there, and I found like 3 or 4 that seemed potentially good. That's the original. So it has a problem with it if I'm going to use it as a musical instrument. It doesn't play just one note. It sounds, maybe at first it might sound like one note. Alright, it's hard to piece that out, but there is actually more than one note, or you should say there's more than one frequency that's being represented there. So there's a B sharp, and then there's another note that's being played at the same time. So if I try to make music with it, it's like I already have something that's a chord. So that's just like C note there, right? So let's see. It was C. Or it was not C. It was I think it was C sharp. I think I just said B sharp, but B sharp is not right. Okay, so it was like this, and there was another one. I can't remember what note it was. Maybe it was like, okay. So the 2 notes that are in that recording, they don't harmonize. They're like this. And that's not a good sound to make music with. At least not the music that I want to make. So what I did is I took that sample and I brought it inside of this software called Melodyne. And when you bring it into Melodyne, you can see like the different frequencies represented in this grid here. So that's one part of the sound, and I've moved it. I moved it to be at C. Here's another part of the sound, the one at the lower register, and I moved that one to be C. Originally it was, I don't even think it was like, I don't think it was on one of the notes. I think it was right in between C and B, which is meaning it's not like on the chromatic scale. It's not one of the notes that harmonizes inside of the chromatic scale. So basically, I made the sound so it would all be together inside of C, and then the end result sounds a little bit different. So that's all C instead of something that's not quite on C plus an extra note that doesn't harmonize. Then I put it inside of a sound font, and then I have it now as an instrument I can use inside of a composition. I can play on the keyboard. Okay, so that's one. And here's mine. Yeah, I can go up and down with it. I can go much lower. So if I hadn't fixed the harmonics of it so it's all on C, I wouldn't be able to make chords with it that sounded okay, so I can go like. Anyways, that's my little achievement of the day. I won't stream too much more about it. I put my version up on Freesound, so that anybody else can use it if they want to. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. Stopping the stream. Bye.